I am back with some more news about the launch delays for Lost Ark. So they said that the servers were going to be coming back up, and then they had a patch, which you may have noticed that you might have installed, and went back in, and the servers are still not up. Well, I have all the information about what they're saying about it, and I'm going to share that with you. So really quick to summarize what's happening is they put the servers back up, and some of the places the servers were not up anyway. On other places, servers were up, and there were no characters. All their characters had been deleted, so to speak, although apparently they're not deleted. So then they had to take all the servers back offline again and are trying to fix this issue now. And so based on what I'm seeing, I'm thinking that hopefully the actual launch will be really soon. Actually, we'll see. Maybe by the time I'm done publishing this, or maybe in an hour or two afterwards. Just depends, unless it turns into some hellish issue that takes days to fix or something, but we will have to see about that. But let me share with you what was posted in the forums. So we have, and I will link this for you in the description of this video. Rox, he's the only guy who talks in these forums as a dev, for the most part. Good news, we are able to resolve all deployment issues, and the new launch will be at 12:15 p.m., which was like, 45 minutes ago or whatever, and even longer by the time this video gets published. And they were like, we'll see you there. And then they came back and said, we are currently experiencing an issue affecting the auction house, blah, blah, blah. This was still like not relevant to what we're talking about. Instead, they just disabled the auction house for the US West servers, so that way they wouldn't have to delay launch. But then they came back 20 minutes later and said, the team is currently checking configurations regarding missing characters. We will be bringing servers back down while we resolve this issue. Apologies, and we will provide an update as soon as possible. But then most importantly, I know you might think most important is that this launch gets launched, but actually most importantly was this message, which is, we have confirmed that no characters created during Head Start are missing or have been deleted. All characters created will be present upon login once the game is back up and running. So now they have to hash out whatever this problem is. I don't really know how long it's going to take, but I'm assuming this is just speculation based off my knowledge being in the gaming world for my entire life and witnessing a lot of things. My best guess I could give you guys is that the launch will be sometime in the next 2 hours. Now, that's just my total guess. Take that with a grain of salt. But I'd have a feeling that this issue is not going to be that significant to fix. I have a feeling this issue will probably get resolved relatively fast. As for an actual ETA, based on what they did here, there's a 0% chance we're getting a real ETA. In this case, they posted this message and gave an ETA for a time that was before the message was even posted. They posted it and said, yeah, the launch will be when I started writing this post instead of when I posted it, so aka 2 minutes ago. It's something like that. So we're not going to get some kind of announcement of, hey, the game's going to be coming out soon. Instead, it's just going to be, surprise, here's the game. That's just going to happen. And hopefully in the next 2 hours. That's all we really got right now. There is, however, something else I would like to share with you that I shared in a previous video. I didn't alert my subs because I only get 3 sub notifications per day, and I wanted to save one for this type of video about the actual launch. I already used 2. So if you guys didn't see that video, which is very plausible, there's actually going to be compensation for us having to deal with all this, and they're going to give us some crystalline aura days. So I posted about that in another video, but let me post about that in this video as well. Let's take a look at this. So this was 2 hours ago. Rox again saying, we appreciate everyone's patience. Our team is continuing to work on resolving this issue. This was before the most recent post, obviously. And we will be adding 3 days of crystalline aura to all players who log into the game between launch and 9 a.m. Pacific time / 5 p.m. UTC on February 13th. So just log in before the 13th, and you will get 3 free days of crystalline aura as a small thank you for your support and understanding relating to all these issues around launch and not being able to play the game. So that is the current situation. You guys will get compensated with that. I don't know if they'll add more compensation. If this turns into some giant ordeal and we don't get to play until tomorrow, maybe they'll give us even more compensation. Who knows? But that's where we're at right now. So again, my complete guess in the dark is launch will be in an hour or two. But you never know. Could be in some hellish issue that takes you know, overnight to fix, but I just somehow have this feeling that that is not the case, and we'll get a play tonight, except for EU, who got screwed, and it's already midnight in most of EU. So sorry for you guys if you actually have a job and something. Well, I guess it's Friday, but if you guys have to go to bed, then it's unlucky, man. Feel bad for you guys. But yeah, so that's all we know right now. That's every bit of information I have available on the internet for you. If there's anything else, I will post about it, but I can't even alert my subs again because I can only alert subs 3 times today, and there's just been so much stuff going on with this. I've already used all 3, including this one. So I guess if you want to keep up with that, you're probably just going to have to join my Discord with links in the description below, where I put it in my announcements page as well. So that's like really the only other way you're keeping up with it, other than just stalking my YouTube if you're trying to look for news from me. But definitely consider subscribing to this YouTube for future news and updates. I do this stuff for New World, and now I'm going to be doing this stuff for Lost Ark as well, keeping you guys up to date on the news and what the devs are saying and patch notes, stuff like that. So if you need that type of information during your time in, I actually forget the name of the world for Lost Ark, but in your time in Lost Ark, then this is a YouTube that you may want to consider subscribing to. I also do guides and tips and things like that. I'm trying to learn the game as fast as I can so I can get some relevant, easy to digest information out there for all of you for everything in this game. But yeah, this is the situation. The launch is delayed again, hopefully not very long. I have a feeling it'll be soon, but that's all the relevant information I have for you. Now you know what is up with the new tentative ETA and, you know, status for the official launch of the free-to-play version of Lost Ark.